The Incarcerated Knight. A. Biscayr versus R. Fisher, Pennsylvania, 1961. Black to move. Black's a pawn up, but it's double, which means he can't force a past kingside pawn. White just places his pawn on g3 and the enemy pawns can't force their way through. So the real battle, aside from king position, which is always important in the endgame, is going to center on the bishop versus knight imbalance. At the moment, the knight is attacking a7, and also has dreams of cramming itself into d6 via knight d6, followed by e3, e4, e5. But it would be impossible for black to win since the knight would be too strong. Fischer's move immediately addresses these issues. Bishop d7 next time. The obvious a6 gives black absolutely nothing. Thanks to the weakness of b6, white can gain enough time to set up a couple optimum positions. Now both e4 alternatively e5 fails to so bishop c6. This deprives the black king use of the b5 square later in the game. This is equal. Also, instead of e4, king f2. Can only make white happy since his knight has become the dominant piece, while king position is also on white's side. Note that in the last line after king d4, the white knight can swing around to c5 via knight e5 to d3 to c5, where it completely paralyzes black's position. So we just looked at a6 instead of bishop d7, but bishop d7 is the move in the game. Knight takes a7. This is the main line in the book. In the actual game, white avoided taking on a7, but he lost anyway. e5 could not be allowed. So the king would like to develop, but the g2 pawn is hanging. Also king d3, then bishop h3, followed by h5, and king f2 to g1 takes h2, also leads to black victory. Zero one. So this was the actual game, but instead of knight d6, we're going to look at knight takes a7. b5 exclaim. Trapped knight. Freezing white's queenside pawns, and also stopping the eventual extrication maneuver. King g1 to f2, to e2 to d3, c4, followed by knight b5. Now white's knight is trapped in the bishop's web, and it won't be able to get out. King f2. Alternatively, instead of king e2, amounts to the same thing. And black's winning, though a certain amount of subtlety is still called for. Interested readers should play around with it and see if they can reel in the victory.